Hello, Sonic movie fans, and welcome to episode 122 of the Sonic Movie Show, the only show that's about Sonic news, and Sonic movie news. And today, we're doing something very weird. My name is Ethan, and with me here to be very weird is Devin.
Since I've been gone, I've found the source of ultimate power.
That is a line from Dr. Robotnik in the Sonic Movie 2 trailer.
Yeah, since we're getting close, I'm trying to just get quotes from the trailers and stuff.
Okay.
Just to build some hype, and there'll be a lot less quotes for me to use that when the movie actually comes out, and I have to remember it by straight memory, and I can't write it down or anything in the theater. Or maybe I'll bring a notepad just in case. I think for the first movie, I did bring a notepad, but it was like a bunch of scribbles because it's fucking dark.
Yeah, I think I just had my phone out, just brightness all the way down, so I could still see as I typed general stuff. But Sonic movie is coming soon. We have about a month left. April 8th is around the corner. It feels weird to me to think that, it was just yesterday that we got our first trailer.
Yeah. It's been actually a couple
December
months. Yeah, it's been a couple months now at this point.
I think to celebrate, we got to be thinking ahead. They already announced a Sonic movie 3. We talked about that last week. They already announced a Knuckles the Echidna show. We talked about that last week. I want to know who's going to be in Sonic movies 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Knuckles the TV show 2, Tails the TV show, etc., etc.
Amy's show, I don't know what that would look like. Maybe sort of getting into mischief or something. She forgets something at her house. I don't know.
Oma Chow's BBC Savannah, Safari.
That'd be funny.
On Discovery Channel. They got one of the guys from Top Gear to do some BBC animal show, and I saw a clip of it on YouTube about the cuttlefish, and I'm like, is that the dude from Top Gear? What the hell's he doing here?
Is that paycheck?
Probably. I feel like we got to look ahead. And they're going to make all these fluffy fucks in all of these movies. They're going to make them all. I have a list, Evan, of 37 Sonic the Hedgehog game characters. These are not cartoon characters unless they are also in the games. They're not comic characters unless they are also in the games.
Visual novels.
I want to avoid those because guess what? I didn't read any of the comics. I watched a few of the cartoons, but let's be real, I don't care, right? Just the Sonic games. They're never going to make an Archie the comic, Sonic comic movie. They're going to make exactly what I want because it's what I'm envisioning right now. So I have this list here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to try to figure out if we can pair.
My other thing I want to say is that this will be a good test for both of us because I mean you found the list or you made a list up.
Yeah.
For people listening at home, maybe the diehard Sonic fans that maybe see through my fake Sonic fan energy sometimes, because I don't know every Sonic character. I haven't played every Sonic game, so I'm curious how many out of these 30 whatever you said I'm actually gonna know. And I don't know if you made any of these up. That could easily be it.
Well, I did not make any of them up. This isn't some sort of Christmas game show. I would never do that to you. These are all real Sonic characters in the video games.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these are deep cuts, but a lot of them really aren't. But maybe they will feel like that for you.
Is there a metal Amy I don't know about?
There's a metal character I never knew about.
Okay.
So we have our first guy here. It's Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh,
it's perfect.
I've heard
it pops
of him.
up the image. You don't need to click on it.
Yeah.
He's played by Ben Schwartz. First question, do we recast him?
I think to save ourselves down the line, I think Ben Schwartz, at this point, that he is the voice of Sonic for some kids out there, and I think changing him or recasting him after the third movie would be a huge mistake. Obviously, he's going to want more money the more movies he's forced to do, because I think after doing Sonic 8, I'd probably get bored myself of being a voice of something, unless you're... I don't know. He seems to enjoy it, but I don't know. Just after Sonic 8, you're asking a lot. So he's gonna want big money down the line, but I have a feeling a lot of the actors are going to be asking to be in these films are going to want a lot of money as well. But you know what? We have an infinite budget here, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, I feel like just let's not change.
It's
change
a possibility, though. It's a possibility. We're thinking about it when we get down the line. Next up,
yeah,
a similar situation with a lot more money on the line. Dr. Eggman? Are we sticking with Jim Carrey this long, or are we recasting him?
Okay, so I have an idea. So like in the Sonic movie, right? He kind of goes bald at the end, right? And his mustache gets bigger. He's clearly turning into the Eggman we know and love. But Jim Carrey's kind of a lengthy guy. He's kind of like me, kind of a tall, lengthy guy. He's not Eggman shape.
Right.
But you know who could be, and maybe with some CGI we can make him like 6'5". You know who is? Who we can do that with?
Danny DeVito?
Yes.
Wow. Nice. Okay.
But it's down the line. We can have him transform into it.
Right.
Yeah. So it doesn't have to be right away, but like down the line be like, hey Jim, like, sorry bro, but like we're trying to bring Danny up in here.
So here's what we do. For Sonic 3, and this is crazy. This has never been done in cinema before. For Sonic 3, entire movie filmed, Jim Carrey. Great. Every scene that has Jim Carrey, we do a second filming where we do Danny DeVito instead. And what we do, we interpolate between the two shots every frame.
Oh my
So you're
God.
seeing this back and forth. And then like towards the end of the movie, we start doing 2 frames Danny DeVito, 1 frame Jim Carrey. We start doing it that way. We're like literally subconsciously easing our audience into the Danny DeVito verse. Then for Sonic 4, it's just Danny DeVito.
But we don't even acknowledge that it happened. It just like obviously the news will say that what they need to say in the news, but like
Fake news.
But we won't. It's still Jim. We already just say it's Jim Carrey still, but it's clearly Danny DeVito.
But what we could do, and this is something I actually want to see, honest to God, especially with Batman, like fucking dub the voiceover. You can still do Jim Carrey's voice. It's just Danny DeVito making it.
So Jim Carrey's the voice actor then, but we have Danny DeVito as the stand-in.
Exactly.
Physically.
That's what I've always wanted with Batman. Get Kevin Conroy, the voice of Batman, let's be real, to voice over Robert Pattinson's Batman in the movie. I would love that, honest to God. I want to see that. I want to see a movie try that, just in general, you know? Next up, he's already in the movie, and he already has a voice actor. Let's talk about Tails.
Okay.
Her name is long. There's lots of consonant sounds in there, so I always like screw it up. But she is the voice of Tails, and she is returning in the movies to be the voice of Tails. I think this is fine, but there's still the potential that we could replace. Now, my issue though is that we can easily fall down the Michael Cera well of just, you know what I mean? Just like a weak, puny, pathetic-looking white boy, you know, voicing Tails. And there's nothing on Michael Cera, but that's like his brand.
But you know
what I
mean? My first person that came to mind was Elijah Wood.
Second, right? That's number 2.
Just because we know he's trying to make a comeback.
Fuck yeah.
So maybe we give him that gig.
I feel like we can just leave Tails away.
That's fine. We can fit Elijah in somewhere.
Okay.
And Michael Cera.
Similarly Knuckles the Echidna. I feel like
our boy. Yeah.
They've already casted him to perfection. We will save our judgments though for the Sonic the 2 movie when it comes out. So I'm going to throw this down right now. If we do not think Idris Elba did an 11 out of 10 performance, he's out for 3. He's out for the TV show, and we recast him.
I mean, we can do a cut to one of our previous episodes when the announcement first came up and we discussed it. We bring in O.J. fucking Simpson. But I don't think he counts as an actor.
Well, remember before they said it was going to be Idris Elba, I was like, hands down, it's going to be Jason Momoa, Fast and Furious 10 star now, apparently.
Hell yeah.
So I feel like we can save him. If we feel like Idris Elba's doing a good job, he gets to stay, and we'll save Jason Momoa for someone else down this list. Okay. Does that make sense?
Okay. So, and then O.J. Simpson's are like kind of wild card if he's available, once in a lifetime kind of opportunity.
Right. That's the dream goal. Just get the guy that murdered his wife. Next up. Now, this movies haven't casted this character, but we casted this character. talking about Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yes.
I think we both decided Dune's Timothy Clemente is the perfect Shadow the Hedgehog. But I'm still open to ideas out there, audience. If you have another person that you want.
really don't think anyone can beat that. Like, he's in the perfect amount of fame where he's at right now, and the perfect like age. I think he's like our age, a couple years younger. So
he's a couple years younger.
He has that angst, and he has that fame, and that's what Shadow is for me. Like, he thinks he's hot shit.
And fame.
Yeah, and he thinks he's hot shit.
People like Shadow more than I feel like he
I don't
deserves.
think Timothy I think Timothy's very humble, by the way, but like I think he can play a character that thinks he's hot shit though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shadow is an asshole. I would love it. So I feel like we're going to stick with him.
Yeah.
I feel like that's fair.
Yeah.
Now, first new person who we have not discussed yet on the show is on whether or not they would be acted by anyone in particular. Amy Rose.
That's my girl right there.
Who is Amy Rose to you?
That's the thing. It's tough because like I'm trying to go through a bunch of actors in my brain, and I think it sucks is that we're millennials, like the end of millennials. So like all my actors I think are older now, but I feel like someone needs to be young to play her. We could get Zendaya or whatever.
Oh, Zendaya?
Or Zendaya, yeah. Because
honestly, I was thinking about someone that has that kind of I don't know. I was also thinking
she was in
Kate
Dune.
Blanchett.
That's why my brain's already at Dunes.
Oh,
so
yeah.
like, we'll just bring the Dune cast. You were talking about Jason Momoa too.
Yeah.
Just bring in the Dune cast.
I'm gonna save this out there.
Okay.
Ethan has opinions, as an Ethan always does. And there are some actors I'm like, this is the top 10 greatest actors of all time. Easily, female actor at that top of the list, Natalie Portman.
I did have her in my mind, but I don't know if she's.
We find her for something.
Yeah, she's got to be up there.
Find her for something. Do we want to have her as Amy? No. I don't know yet. Amy to me is more of a sarcastic female Sonic character. So I don't know if necessarily Natalie Portman fits that role.
I'm thinking Natalie's going to be like a Rouge or something like that. So
someone else for sure.
It's so tough. I'm trying to think other people. Ana de Armas.
We could stick with Zendaya. I don't think it's that bad. If we're going for a younger audience here,
yeah,
we're getting, you know what I mean? For our main characters like this, like Amy is one of I guess the main Sonic characters, right? You want to like be marketable and have that younger. And like Tom Holland, Zendaya,
is
like
Tom Holland going to be in this? He's going to be in this,
probably.
Right? Yeah.
He's probably going to be in there somewhere. I feel like I already have an idea. You know what I mean? Like we want the kids a little bit younger than us to be like, oh, Zendaya's in I gotta see the guy. You know, I watched Euphoria. I love Euphoria, HBO. You know what I mean?
Is Euphoria.
I don't know.
I think it's good. I can't really think of anyone else who's coming to mind, so I think we got to roll with that.
All right. Next female Sonic character. Cream the Rabbit.
I remember her now, but like I didn't.
Yeah.
God, I don't even know what she sounds like. I don't remember her.
She's very soft spoken.
Okay.
She is definitely oh, grandma said I needed to do this, so it was very like soft spoken.
I know who. Liv Tyler.
Remind me some roles of Liv Tyler.
Hulk with
okay,
Edward
that
Norton.
is who I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know because Liv Tyler is either that or I'm thinking about what's her name in like the pop punk band in like the late 90s, early 2000s. And you know what I mean? I don't even, so whoever can kind of piece my brain together. So I'm like, okay.
Because she talks like this. She talks very soft in that movie.
Yeah.
So I know she already has it in her.
Okay. Liv Tyler for Cream the Rabbit. Next up. Mighty the Armadillo.
Bro, this isn't... What is this?
Mighty the Armadillo
what game was he
first
in?
appeared in Sega Sonic the Hedgehog, an arcade game that was weird. And he was in, he popped back up in Sonic Mania. He is an armadillo. I don't know what his personality is. He is an armadillo. I feel like right now, so he's often, I think, portrayed maybe in the comics or whatever as like a Knuckles type of character.
He looks like
Perhaps.
Knuckles, or even Shadow more in terms of the color palette.
Fair.
I don't like his ears. I'm just gonna say it. He has Shrek ears.
Armadillos have weird ears.
He has Shrek ears.
Kind of, yeah. So
do we have what's his name? Plays Shrek.
Jason Momoa. Oh no, Jesus.
Austin Powers. Why am I blanking? We're so bad with actors. We do a movie podcast basically. We're so terrible with actors. We know
Michael Myers.
Michael Myers.
Michael Myers is gonna voice Mighty the Armadillo. I mean, sure.
I don't know what he sounds like, so he might as well be.
He doesn't have a voice.
He's gonna have one.
Voice.
He's gonna have a very iconic voice.
You know what? Mighty the Armadillo. That's a funny thing to say. He's got a funny name. You know, and like I think about
Mighty.
Perfect. I think about when I saw trailers for Guardians of the Galaxy back in the day. Be like, oh yeah, Chris Pratt. Oh my God, Bradley Cooper and Vin Diesel. Oh my God, this is gonna be. Who is this gray red dude Drax in the team? Who gives a fuck? Ends up being the funniest character in there. You know what I mean?
Best
I feel
character,
like that's our guy right here, Mighty the Armadillo. I'm not saying we have Dave Bautista voice him. Well, that sounds fucking awesome.
He's
we
gonna
have
get,
Michael
he's gonna
Myers
get on
voice
this list.
him.
We have a bunch of actors.
He's getting in this list somewhere. Mighty the Armadillo, voiced by Michael Myers, is the. We don't really show much in the trailers, but he's like the one that pops up in every review for the movie.
They're like this fucking. I don't even know. I'd never even heard of this character. This Armadillo just was coming out of nowhere, and he was just he was amazing. He stole the show.
Exactly. Michael Myers is Mighty the Armadillo. Next up.
Yeah, baby.
This is one that
He just does Austin Powers.
God, one of my favorite Onion headlines or interview tweets that they post out is Michael Myers being quoted, "Everyone keeps walking up to me and asking me when there will be another one." And the subject is about 9/11.
Oh my God.
And not Austin Powers. All right. Now, this next character is one that I have no idea how we want to play this off for a live-action movie. Rouge the Bat.
Mm-hmm.
Who do we want to have in there? Now, first off, here's my question.
Yeah.
You know, we played Sonic Adventure 2. She pops up in, you know, a couple things. She's in Sonic Heroes. She's, I think, in Sonic Forces. I don't remember. But if she does, she has got, like, a line or two. And she's in Sonic 06, but, like, she's got a line or two if my brain remembers, Jesus, 18 years ago? Is that how long that was? 14 years ago? 16 years? Regardless. I don't know if, like, so her personality-wise, she's, like, greedy. She's coveted jewels and stuff. I don't know if she's necessarily funny, but we could still do that angle. Or do we just want to be, like
Black Cat
on the
from Spider-Man.
sultry... Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. Like that kind of energy, Black Cat energy. I do like Natalie Portman, we said earlier. I mentioned Ana de Armas earlier because she's, like, one of the more... She was a Bonds girl. Yeah.
Halle Berry.
Okay. I can see that.
Did you watch John Wick 3? Oh, yeah, we saw it in the theater together.
Yeah. What
That's an
has
idea.
she been working on lately? Let me see. Let me see if she's free. I can see this, yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Let's clock that
Okay.
in. I was just curious because I feel like I haven't seen her in anything else lately.
Same, to be honest. But she might be one of those actors that's in a lot of prestige TV
We're talking
stuff.
about, too, of Black Cat. She did do Catwoman.
That's what made me think of it, to be
Yeah.
honest. Next up, I have no idea how we want to do this. Silver the Hedgehog.
Oh, my God.
Now, it's showing, like, super silver or whatever for the image, but, like, he's just, like, white. He's not yellow. So maybe he's doing his telekinesis. So this is a hedgehog that doesn't run fast. He's got telekinesis. And he's not angsty, but he's very, like, upset and wants justice. But he's not, like, a Batman guy. He's very much, like, straight to business. He's not really funny. He's like, I need revenge type of a guy, if I remember correctly.
Well, you were just talking about Batman when you're describing
Yeah,
this. I'm Ben Affleck.
You want Ben Affleck as Silver the Hedgehog? He's got a nasally voice, if I remember the character.
I mean, we gotta remember, like, we don't have to do exactly like Knuckles
Fair.
doesn't sound like Idris Elba in the games because no one sounds
Fair.
like Idris Elba. So like,
Fair. Okay.
we tell Ben to smoke a couple cigs before recording the lines, and I think we got something here.
Ben Affleck, the duck. Ben Affleck as Silver the Hedgehog.
Or
Again,
if you
this
want
is
more
just
emotion,
like
if you want more emotion in it, more drama inspired. I don't mean drama in terms of like, crying and shit. I mean like theatrical arts. Hugh Jackman.
we need to save him.
You want me to save him? I'm just saying. I think we got to think about his skill set.
Right.
I think he could be honestly, of all the people we've said, I think he can bring anything.
I have a feeling that just like our Michael Myers as Mighty the Armadillo, saving Ben Affleck for this role, which doesn't seem like it would fit on paper, I feel like has that same opportunity to be like the wait, what? Moments.
I mean, if Chris Pratt could be Mario...
Fair. Now, to be fair, Kenny, we haven't seen any trailers yet. We honestly don't know. Next up, Ben Affleck is Silver the Chameleon. No, Silver the Hedgehog. Next up, Espio the Chameleon. Now, I have an idea here. Now, he's like a spy-ish type of dude. Right? He's from Sonic. He's from Knuckles Chaotix, but Sonic Heroes, and he was in Sonic Forces.
Okay,
he's kind of like a spy-ish type of guy. So I'm just going to throw this out there. I know he's dead. Sean Connery.
Sean Connery?
Yes, Connery. Yes, not Conroy. No, we can't have dead people.
The Chameleon.
Exactly. I don't know.
I feel like we can't bring up dead, because if I were to bring up dead people, there's like a whole bunch we could bring up.
We could do...
Who is our generation's Sean Connery?
I mean, if we're talking specifically about James Bond, it's Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig, Espio the Chameleon, then. Maybe.
Okay. Daniel Craig is Espio the Chameleon.
Dude,
next up,
this movie poster's gonna have a long list of... They're gonna have trouble putting who is like the top billing, because like all these actors...
This is one of the most expensive movies of all time.
You thought Avengers Endgame was wild? Wait till you see this Sonic movie that we're making.
Exactly. Next up, now this is a deep cut. You have no idea who this person is. Bark the polar bear.
Bro. That doesn't even look like a polar bear. It looks like a weird dog.
He's polygonal because he's from Sonic the Fighters, the arcade fighting game that runs on the Virtua Fighter engine.
Okay.
That's all he's from. I'm sure they put him in some comics later on. I already have an idea.
Okay, I have one too.
Feel free to veto this. Bill Murray.
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart being a huge guy is always funny because he's got short guy syndrome, but he's rich, and then therefore it doesn't matter. Okay,
we're getting two different angles though. We're getting like Bill Murray's going to bring different energy.
I'm getting doofy funny, and you got like snippy funny. So which one wins out? Because
looking at him, I just get snippy. He has that like aggression towards him. He doesn't seem like Big the Cat. Big the Cat to me is like the big goofy guy. When he's like pissed off.
Okay, well he's on that list. That might be where Bill Murray goes then.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm okay with Kevin Hart being Bark the polar bear. Next up.
Oh my God.
This is one that I do think will be in one of the next few movies. If not, maybe this one is a secret one. Metal Sonic. Is Metal Sonic just simply Ben Schwartz in a auto-tune? Is it Will.i.am? You know what I mean? Like, because Will.i.am to me always is the epitomized of auto-tuned male voice.
Yeah.
Is it simply Ben Schwartz, or is it just we get someone else? Like just like any of these other characters.
We get Daft Punk.
They broke up like a couple of years ago.
I think they're coming back though.
Really?
I saw something on Twitter that like suggested that they were going to do something. So I don't know if it's.
I just assumed they just amicably broke up, and they were like, "Yeah, we kind of did everything we wanted to do, and we're done." But I thought one of them was doing a solo album.
Yeah.
Their last released album is just a deluxe edition of the Tron
Legacy
or whatever it was called soundtrack, which is a great soundtrack. All right, Daft Punk for Metal Sonic, one of them. Because then the other person is going to have to voice Metal Knuckles. Oh, you'll have to click the link for a photo.
I was going to say, does he not have a... He doesn't have a photo.
It's just Knuckles.
He's kind of cool looking.
That's metal. All right, Daft Punk voices Metal Sonic and Metal Knuckles. Well, that's what happens. Sonic and Knuckles, they fight in Sonic 2, and obviously they come out as friends and they're cooperatives. Sonic 3 is Metal Sonic and Metal Knuckles.
Okay.
Tails is just sidelined throughout this whole thing. No one gives a shit. And it's Daft Punk voicing the two of them.
They're not even actors, but whatever.
Who cares? Next up, Rey the Flying Squirrel.
Bro, that looks like a cereal mascot.
Actually, probably, yeah. This is Mighty the Armadillo's friend. Same games that they're in. So if we have Michael Myers as Mighty the Armadillo, we have to have Eddie Murphy as Rey the Flying Squirrel.
We're just making Shrek again. Let's just get Eddie Murphy up in here. Let's do it. He doesn't. I don't even think it'll work, but it doesn't matter. We're just making Donkey and Shrek.
He can beat. That's if I just ignore the donkey stuff and the Michael Myers connection, the pairing of that, and I look at Rey the Flying Squirrel, I'm like, okay, I can see an Eddie Murphy type of guy.
We just tell him, just bring Donkey and Shrek energy back. That's all we're looking for. We don't need we'll animate whatever.
I'm pretty sure Rey the Flying Squirrel is also supposed to be kind of stupid, so works out in the donkey kind of sense. Next up. I don't know if you'll know who this character is or not.
Oh boy,
but he's been in a lot of games, a lot of a sub series of Sonic games. Jet the Hawk.
I've seen him. I think he was in Sonic Forces or something.
He probably was. Sonic Riders, the hoverboard racing series, is what he's from. He's Sonic's rival in those. He's an asshole.
Chris Evans.
Really?
I'm thinking early Chris Evans. Remember, he was the Human Torch, and he was in that one movie that I haven't seen, but I know I've seen a couple scenes from it where he plays
Pilgrim.
He plays like the douchey college frat boy or whatever. And I'm like, I know he can do it, and we know in Knives Out he can play kind of a douchey character. And I'm just getting Chris Evans vibes from this.
He was a douche in Scott Pilgrim, if I recall. Okay, well, I don't.
Let's see someone else in mind. I'm totally open, but when I look, I'm like, honestly, once you put that picture in, I'm looking at their eyes of the creature that you're posting.
Sure.
And I'm just like, that's Chris Evans. That pose, that's Chris Evans.
Okay. I won't fight that. Chris Evans is Jet the Hawk. Next up, now this is going to be hard. Omochao.
Oh, this is big. This can make or break this film franchise, honestly.
Omochao, everyone knows Omochao, the helper robot Chow looking thing that was only in Sonic Adventure 2, but was popped back up again in Sonic Generations, and I think that's been that. Annoying.
Yes, very annoying.
Who's annoying? Chris Pratt. Who's...
I don't think we could put Chris
Is this
Pratt.
where we put Tom Holland?
Ooh, he does have kind of that lighter voice. And I think he's done a lot of voice acting before.
I think about there's been lots of games, movies, etc. that have I am a robot and I say funny things and have a personality.
Hey Sonic, I'm here to help.
Yeah.
He can do that.
Yeah.
If I can do it, he can do it better. So it's
fair. Fair. Okay.
Try dashing to get across.
Tom Holland is Omochao. I don't know what Omochao's role would be. You know what Omochao's role is? If you're watching, we're going to be one of the first. It's funny because Tom Holland's voice actually won't even be affected by this at all. Won't even be a part of this. But I'm just thinking about this right now. We're going to make the first ever movie that is simulcasted, shown in theaters. There's an American Sign Language version where the person's in the corner doing the stuff. Omochao's that person. And then they also just say everything out loud, too.
Okay.
Because the people that can't see and the people that can't hear, right? Omochao, voiced by Tom Holland, is voicing all of the things on screen for people that can't see the movie. And he's also signaling, ASL, everything that for the people that can't hear the movie. Tom
Is there going to be
Holland
subtitles
gonna
only
mocap
when he
this.
talks to?
Probably. But regardless of that idea, Omochao is voiced by Tom Holland. Motion captured by Tom Holland.
Hell yeah.
First ever. Next up, I don't even know if you know this character, but they're in Sonic 06. Princess Elise.
I've
this
seen...
is the woman.
So
that
this
Sonic
makes
kisses.
this interesting because up to this point, besides Eggman, this is our second human.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which makes this tougher because now we have to actually think about, voice acting can be done by any age, whatnot. You can't put a kid as Princess Elise. You know what I mean? So like, we also don't want to make her supposed to be a princess, so she's supposed to be young. So you got to think about that.
If she's young enough to kiss a hedgehog, willingly kiss a hedgehog, I don't know.
Now do we make it Natalie Portman?
You know what? Sure. This is how we redeem the character. Because no one likes this character. You never played Sonic 06. You will one day. But no one likes this character. No one likes what this character represents for the games. We bring in the OG.
The OG princess.
The OG princess.
Yeah.
To redeem this. OG princess that's alive. Natalie Portman is Princess Elise from Sonic 06.
It's funny is that because Sonic's supposed to be like a kid and she's like a 40-year-old woman. It's going to be hilarious. But we'll make it work. Maybe that's how we change the character up, is that no, she actually doesn't even care about Sonic. She's like, I'm just trying to rule this kingdom up in here.
I'm Queen. Queen Elise.
Queen Elise. She all grown up.
Queen Latifah.
That'd be too on the nose, I feel like.
Let's save it. Next up. Now, we have...
How many do we have left, by the way?
We are about halfway. A little over halfway.
We keep saying we're going to save this person, and I'm worried that we'll get to the end, and then Jason Momoa won't be in this. So we got.
Oh, there are plenty of characters. Don't worry.
Okay.
Next up, we have Ben Schwartz that voices Sonic the Hedgehog. Who will voice Sonic the Werehog?
You're going to have a different actor.
Do we? But that's my question. Do we? Is it just Ben Schwartz talking like this? Or is it a different guy?
Tom Hardy. He did Venom.
Tom Hardy?
As his Venom voice.
Ooh.
I'm a werehog or whatever the fuck.
Well, that's a good question. I never Is that Tom Hardy doing Venom?
Yeah,
or is it...
100%. I
So
didn't
he
even see that movie,
voices
but I know
Eddie
that.
Brock and
I think
Venom?
so. Does he not? Look it up. I don't know. I'm assuming it is, and they just use a lot of filters and shit.
The movie was 2018.
Yeah, Eddie Brock / Venom.
Really?
Yeah, they just probably tuned his voice down, and he's like,
Okay.
talking like this, I'm Venom.
All right. Tom Hardy is Sonic the Werehog.
I'm Sonic the Werehog.
Fair enough.
Have you seen my Mad Max film? Or supposedly I was a toxic person on set.
Probably. Next up. I was also in Dunkirk. Next up. So Tom Hardy is Sonic the Werehog.
That's awesome.
Voice. Next up. Bean the Dynamite. Now there's a better photo if you click the link. He's like a Woody the Woodpecker looking dude, but green. And he throws bombs. And he was also in Sonic the Fighters. He is nuts. So do we have a wacky, kooky guy, or gal, I guess? Because this isn't a character that's has a voice. Now, there's a few characters I feel like are must-puts in here. And I'm just going to throw this out here right now. Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, I was looking up some other people, and I'm like, once you said Nicolas Cage, though, I think it doesn't even matter. Nicolas Cage. If he's gonna play someone wild, like he's the perfect fit for that.
I could just imagine Nicolas Cage getting real excited in the booth and just making all these crazy faces, and he's going crazy.
I'm
with his
gonna blow
arms
you up.
Exactly. Exactly. Next up, Big the Cat.
Okay.
I know we mentioned Bill Murray earlier, but just last chance, we casting Big the Cat as anyone else.
We did talk about Jason Momoa.
Fair, but I feel like the energy would be different. But
Yeah.
is that a bad thing?
I mean, I'm down with Bill Murray, but I really want to get Momoa up in here at some point. And we're still missing one of the biggest stars that we've always talked about on this show, and that's Vin Diesel.
Fair.
And The Rock. I mean, to be fair, we don't know if The Rock is any of these characters in the next movie. There's a chance, I guess, still, because he still hasn't announced what video game character he's going to be. I like Bill Murray personally.
Bill Murray.
Yeah.
Okay. Bill Murray is Big the Cat.
Bill the Cat.
Next up, Bill the Cat. Next up, Wave the Swallow. Now she is also in Sonic Riders.
I wish people could see like my Discord popping up of like it's because it says like Ethan is typing, and then it just like next up is, and then it's like it just pops up as you're saying it. And it's just like freaking. Oh, it's never what I imagined, like as you're saying it.
Wave the Swallow is one of Jet the Hawk's confidants in the Sonic Riders games. And I'm just going to say this right now. She has a very late 90s, if not early 2000s hip-hop vibe. She's 100% the type of woman you would see in the background of a Snoop Dogg music video.
Okay, yeah, I see that. She got the pants.
100%. So who are we having play her?
Cardi B.
Cardi B.
Because she was in Fast and Furious. She got the acting experience now. And she's she's like kind of like our hip hop queen right now. Besides maybe Megan Thee Stallion.
I was gonna say her.
Throw her in there. But Cardi B got that like vibe, you know? Like I feel like she can bring the energy too. And she'd fit great with her and Nicolas Cage in the same room would just be insane.
And I would say another person similar that I know can act, maybe not amazingly, but has done voiceover work before as well as been in stuff. Nicki Minaj is another option. She's been in animated stuff before, and she's not terrible. But I think Cardi B as Wave the Swallow is a good idea. Next up, and you know what? We could continue this thought. Next up, Charmy the Bee. I'm saying this right now. We go wild. That's our Nicki Minaj.
There's no way. Charmy was labeled as being 16 years of age. However, with the release of Sonic Heroes, his age has been ... Who's someone? Dang, I kind of wish we saved Tom Holland.
Michael Cera is an option here. Although Michael Cera is like older than us.
Yeah, we definitely need. Is there a kid actor? Oh, one of the kids from Stranger Things. Any of them?
Okay, the guy that could never say Verizon in the commercials, right?
Oh, because he has
his
a
braces or his lisps. Yeah, have him be Charmy the Bee.
No, what's the main guy? Who's that main kid? What's his name again?
I don't remember. It's been years since I saw Stranger Things.
Fuck.
And I feel like they threw all those kids in the Ghostbusters movie too, which I never saw. Now I was going to say, or we go the opposite and we pick an old guy. We could pick like a Willem Dafoe, a Christopher Walken.
Dude, I've been thinking about Willem Dafoe here and there every time we've gotten to some weirder characters. I just don't think he can play a kid. Even though
Viggo Mortensen.
Even though I think I would appreciate Willem Dafoe giving it a shot, because I think he's done a lot of different roles, right? He's done the Green Goblin. He was in The Lighthouse doing like this crazy man shit. But he's also done like really sincere roles and whatnot, where he's supposed to be, you know, serious and whatnot. So I feel like the one thing he's missing on his resume is he plays a kid bee. I'm Charmy
Let's go.
Bee.
Let's do it. Willem Dafoe. It's Charmy the Bee. Next up, I have our Christopher Walken here. And this is going to be a stretch, but this is just walk with me here. Next up,
Oh yes, Gamma.
Come on, show me the photo. E102 Gamma.
He was one of my favorite characters from the.
He has
Sonic
a
Adventure.
tragic ending where he dies, but is, I guess, reborn as the bird. Christopher Walken. Is that a weird idea? You throw him through a little bit of auto-tune, but you also tell him to do a robot voice?
I kind of like it. I like that we're just getting like the legends of like the 80s and 90s now, representing like the weirdest characters.
Christopher Walken is a legend no matter where. Next up, so I feel like that's just, you know,
I can see it.
Christopher Walken is E102 Gamma.
Who's a frog or whatever? Actually, I don't remember.
He was a bird. He was a bird. They were all birds. I think he was the pink one.
Okay.
Next we have Blaze the cat. I would click the link. There's a different photo of her than
I've
the
seen her before. Yeah. You know, I like her in this armor class.
That might be from Sonic and the Black Knight, the one with the sword.
She's supposed to have like magic, right, or something?
I don't know. I think she's just like Sonic.
She can be kind of.
I think from the game
vibes.
she's from. I think from Sonic Rush, the game she's from, she is Sonic from another dimension. It's a similar thing.
She later sacrificed herself to save her and Silver's world from the destruction of Iblis. I was so confused about what that next word was going to be that I couldn't pronounce destruction. Blaze the cat.
Now that I feel like this is where we can put a legend,
or put a rising star, in.
But I feel like for our female characters, we have lots of rising stars. Oh, well, we have Natalie Portman, I guess, to be fair. I don't know.
What's her name? Tomb Raider.
Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're doing. I like that we're like we can change the ages of some of these characters. So what if it's a punished Blaze the cat? So
punished,
like
Metal Gear Solid 5. Yeah, he's a punished Snake.
Yeah, she's just older.
And I will say, her demeanor and sternness. I don't know necessarily if I would say Angelina Jolie, but that's possible. I'm just throwing this out there. Another actress that comes to mind, Uma Thurman, could fit a role for this type of character, or one of the other ones. I'm just throwing that out there. And that is a legend from the 80s and 90s, more so 90s and early 2000s. But we can go with Angelina Jolie as Blaze the cat.
Yeah.
Next, Stixx the Badger from Sonic Boom, the TV show, yes, but she's been in the Sonic Boom games as well.
Yeah.
She's got a boomerang. She's a weird one. She doesn't think very much. She's into conspiracy theories.
Ooh.
So we need to get someone funny for Stixx the Badger. I don't know if the photo is popping up for you on Discord. But...
I opened it. Amy Schumer.
Okay. Another option, Reese Witherspoon.
Oh, okay.
Because we want someone that is not innocent, but has that, like, you know? Like, you wouldn't expect the funny to come out of this person.
I'm trying to... Oh, like Sarah Silverman.
That's possible. Yeah, actually. Honest to God, that does... Because I've, when we did our episode years ago now of the Sonic cartoons, I watched the Sonic Boom stuff. I know what the voice sounds like. She does fit that very, very well. I feel like we could go with that.
Let's do it.
Sarah Silverman as Stixx the Badger. Next up, Fang the Sniper. Now, this is a goofy guy.
Sniper?
He's not a sniper because he has just a revolver.
Yeah. I guess he could be a sniper in the sense you're I guess it'd be a sharpshooter though. Yeah, that's weird.
This is where I'm thinking we throw someone in like a Steve Martin, like a Christoph Waltz.
Steve Martin. Shit, this is gonna kill me by the end of this.
Ben Stiller.
Oh yeah, because he hasn't been in too much. I feel like lately. Yeah, Ben Stiller could kill this role, given the right tools.
Ben Stiller as Fang the Sniper.
Clumsy bounty hunter? Oh, I can see that. Yeah.
Willing to do whatever it takes to get the job done. Yeah. Okay. I think it's settled. Ben Stiller as Fang the Sniper. Next up, that's Chaos. This is Chaos from Sonic Adventure. The blue water thing that absorbs the Chaos Emeralds. His name is Chaos. Is this Vin Diesel?
Ooh, I was going to say Ian McDermott.
Remind me. Ian
Emperor.
Oh.
Emperor Palpatine.
Maybe it's just because I don't like that character popping up again in the movies that I just don't like him at all. You know what I mean? That's my reaction right now.
But I do like Vin Diesel because this Chaos, he doesn't talk, right?
No.
So I feel like
we just make him talk.
It was going to be like a couple. I feel like it would be a couple words because it's supposed to be like a monster.
Yeah.
So it's some I Am Groot, Iron Giant energy up in here. Yeah, and then we can make this the main villain. Like I'm assuming,
True.
like maybe that's the Thanos of this franchise is Chaos. Maybe that's what the last one's called: Sonic the Hedgehog: Chaos Theory.
Yeah,
something lame like.
Oh, that would be like the tweets that they would make. So they made so many lame tweets. Okay, I'm done with that. Vin Diesel is Chaos.
I'm Chaos.
Next up. Says Vin Diesel as Chaos. Now we have Storm the Albatross.
Oh
this is our Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
This guy is also with Jet the Hawk and Wave the bird. Wave the Swallow. So he's not shown in this picture, but he's got a hoverboard. And he has like a necklace of multiple threads hanging around his neck. This is a Jason Momoa character. His ears are folded back, kind of like Jason Momoa's luxurious hair.
Yeah.
Any qualms with this?
No, I like that. I mean, once you say it, I see it, so.
Okay. Jason Momoa is Storm the Albatross. Now, Tikal the Echidna from Sonic Adventure.
Oh, yeah.
Tikal the Echidna. And you remember in that game, trying to show people the truth, right the wrongs, standing up against her imperialist father.
All right. We were talking about Stranger Things earlier. Millie Bobby Brown.
Okay. So you're going young with this. Okay, I can see that. Millie Bobby Brown. Okay.
I think she give me that vibe, you know? Half of these are just vibes based off of one picture you sent me.
Fair. To be fair, we're also not a casting agency either. So.
We're going to send this to Paramount when we're done, by the way. So they'll...
Absolutely.
Hey,
Millie Bobby Brown is Tikal the Echidna. Now, we have Vector the Crocodile. Friends of Charmy the Bee and Espio the Chameleon, who we have as Daniel Craig. And who is Charmy the Bee? I don't remember. Any case, this is the guy that's all about the money. He's the one in the group that's always trying to make sure that they get the best contracts.
Uh-huh.
We could do Sly for him. Sylvester Stallone.
He was the shark, or he was Shark or whatever his name was in the Suicide Squad as well.
Yeah.
So he already has that, like, I can play a big monster man.
We could do like a... it's got to be someone, I don't know, that has a bit of an attitude. Ben Kingsley. No, I'm kidding.
You're going to hate me. And this is no ways we're not doing this, but I was just looking up, just for fun, I was looking up different movies, like just trying to remember people. And I looked up cats, which we famously did an episode of.
Yeah.
James Corden.
No. I don't want that man in this movie.
All right, how about Jason Derulo?
Jason Derulo. Okay. I mean, sure. Why don't you typecast him as the guy with the headphones and the hip-hop chain? Sure. I see what you're doing.
It was either that or I was about to say Judi Dench, but I know that's not good.
What?
I'm just going through the cats cast.
Oh, my God.
No, haven't we said The Rock yet?
Do we really see The Rock as... We don't have that many characters left. As Vector the Croc. I mean, we can, honestly.
Yeah,
I can.
I'm a
take
crocodile.
charge. Okay.
Or
I can see that mouth say, "Show me the damn veggies."
Show me the damn veggies. I'm a crocodile.
We figured it out. We cracked the case. The Rock is playing Vector the Crocodile in Sonic the Movie 3.
There you go.
Now we have a character I've never heard of, but is in a game. Marine the Raccoon. Also from Sonic Rush, apparently. Perhaps she is the Tails to Blaze's Sonic. Perhaps. She's a raccoon. I have an idea.
Okay.
Anne Hathaway. Or Lucy Liu. Or Judi Dench.
Or like Aquafina or something.
Aquafina? Well, maybe. Aquafina's good when she is directed by someone that isn't her.
I mean,
so we really make sure that...
Wait, it says she speaks with an exaggerated Australian accent. We need to keep that in mind. Is there any...
Oh, fair.
Let me look up...
I didn't even know that game had voice acting. Okay.
Now I'm looking up Australian actresses. Toni Collette. I know she was Australian.
I don't even know who that is.
Sixth Sense. She was in Hereditary. She's been in a lot of like TV show comedies and stuff.
Oh wait, wasn't there a movie
Nightmare Alley
called
Knives
Australia?
Out. She was in Knives Out as well.
Who is in the movie Australia?
I don't know. Nicole Kidman is Australian.
There we go. I have her do the whole thing she does at the beginning of every movie now.
All right, I like Nicole Kidman. I think she can do it. We need someone that exaggerate Australian accent, and I only can trust Australians to do that without it feeling
it's
very
the only
rude.
right way, you know. So Nicole Kidman is Marine the Raccoon. Next up, we have E123 Omega from Sonic Heroes.
Christian Bale.
Okay.
I don't know why,
Christian
but like
Bale.
that's like the first actor that came to my brain when I looked at him.
Okay.
Because he's kind of angry, right?
I don't remember. Probably.
A robot can
look at his hands.
Yeah, those are angry hands.
Those are angry hands. I'm cool with that. Christian Bale is E123 Omega. Now, there's no picture for this next person, so I'm going to need you to just Google this character. But next up we have Methylas the Dark. This person looks like an even more eviler Shadow the Hedgehog from Sonic 2006. This is a villain for one of the movies for sure. So we need someone that can go all out. Someone that can go balls to the wall in pure evilness.
Oh, wow. I'm looking at pictures of him now. Oh, wow.
Exactly.
This is going to be tough. I think this is another critical role we need to really hit. trying to think of like actors who are like really good at playing bad guys over the years. Mads Mikkelsen.
I literally scrolled past his photo when you said that. Mads Mikkelsen. That's an idea. That's an idea.
Or or we mentioned him earlier as a more theater.
Viggo Mortensen?
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman.
I know he doesn't normally play bad guys, but I think that's what makes this interesting. Is I know he can be very melodramatic, and I feel like I'm getting like vibes that like this guy is like he's gonna take himself very seriously and have a lot to say. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true.
So I feel like Hugh Jackman can be an interesting pick. Might not be the best one, but it'd be interesting.
Hugh Jackman as Methylas. You know what?
Or
I can see it. Oh, okay, well, here another option, Antonio Banderas.
yeah, I mean,
It's a good villain. Maybe it's just like, recency bias because of the Uncharted movie. Joaquin Phoenix.
Jared Leto.
No. You know what? I like your idea.
Or we do Sam Worthington.
Quick remind me.
Avatar. He's Jake Sully.
Someone else? Or another movie?
Clash of the Titans. He's Perseus. He's in Terminator Salvation as Marcus Wright. He's been in a lot of more action movies. He also was Alex Mason in Call of Duty Black Ops 4.
Benicio del Toro. Kevin Bacon.
What if we get an evil actor?
Who, Woody Allen? Mel Gibson?
Dude, Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson that could be... I can kind of see it. Mel Gibson as Methylas the Dark.
Oh, okay. I mean, Michael Fassbender can play. I mean,
yeah.
You watched Prometheus.
Yeah.
You never watched Alien
Covenant.
A movie that came out, Covenant, but he's in that as well.
Now, like, the fucked up part of me wants to put Mel Gibson in there.
Mel Gibson is Methylas the Dark.
I just think he'd bring chaotic energy, which I guess is what this character kind of has, right? So
then, if Mel Gibson is Methylas the Dark, a super evil, ultra powerful villain, who will voice the other ultra evil, powerful villain from Sonic Forces, Infinite? Is that Woody Allen?
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
He just does his deep voice that he always does. But we give him like a lot of like big sounding speeches, right? Like this society was always meant to crumble until I came to save it. Something like that,
Similarly, what about Jamie Foxx?
How about Megan Fox?
I don't. What about Fox News? They're evil.
Yeah, we'll have Tucker Carlson play Infinite.
I mean, we never used my boy Tom Cruise, but I don't know if he'd be a good Infinite. Maybe we have Michael Fassbender be him. Or Liam Neeson.
Ooh, Liam Neeson, yeah.
Jude Law.
How about Matthew McConaughey?
You know what?
Brings a little southern in that. Is Infinite, like...
Just kind of roll it under there. Kevin Bacon.
Sonic, I was always meant to kill you. I don't know. I don't know any of his lines, but that's what I imagine you would say.
Colin Farrell.
Sonic, I'm infinite.
Well, he's from Sonic Forces. We played that.
It was like 5
years ago. We're in 1 4
I
hour
would really
sitting.
love Matthew McConaughey to do his normal voice for Infinite, 'cause I think that'd be hilarious. Just him doing like that slight southern accent that he does.
Okay. Matthew McConaughey is infinite.
I'm
Now
going
we have
to end this world.
2 castings left. So I need you to be on point here.
I am the ultimate mercenary.
Who will voice all of the Chows?
Who voiced the minions?
I don't know. I don't want... No. We can't make these minions.
I know, but I'm saying like that's what I think of. They're like
They're way cuter than that. Way cuter than that. See, this is where I thought maybe we have Vin Diesel, but where he's now chaos.
I'm thinking we do the opposite of what like they are, like so tiny and small. Like you just throw like a Henry Cavill or something in there. Just like these
Dave Bautista.
these like just big beefy men to play like the smallest of.
Okay, here we go. Jeff Goldblum.
Oh shit! Yes,
He's voicing all of them. He's doing different Jeff Goldblumisms and different personalities on all of them.
dude, I would pay money for that. Like that man is like.
I mean, let's be fair. I'd pay money for any of the castings because of how weird they all are. Jeff Goldblum voices all of the Chows.
I'm a Chow.
Exactly.
Hey Sonic, but what are we gonna do? Like he just like we don't give him any lines like they did with Thor Ragnarok. They just like here's the general premise.
Go.
Just wing it. I love Jeff Goldblum. Yeah, this might be my favorite casting of this whole list.
One final character.
Oh no.
I don't even know if you know that this character exists. But this is highly important.
Oh yeah.
For this movie. And I need you to be thinking about who's already casted in the movies. Because she's the Maria Robotnik is the ancestor of Dr. Ivo Robotnik, a.k.a.
Okay, when I first
Eggman.
clicked on it, I thought it was going to load up like his wife. Okay.
This is Shadow the Hedgehog's love interest. He's trying to protect her, but he gets put in stasis, and then he pops up then. He's brought back into life in Sonic Adventure 2. Shadow's older than all of these characters, but he's put in stasis. Maria Robotnik is who he was always trying to chase. The daughter of the Dr. Robotnik of his era. So she is an ancestor, I don't know how many generations apart, of our Eggman, of Jim Carrey. So we need to have a Jim Carrey type of actor to voice her.
This is going to be tough, because I think we're going to have to like really dig deep for this one.
I know she died, but Betty White is an option. Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Now, personality-wise, I think she's just literally like a cardboard cutout. I don't even know what she even did.
Okay.
To be fair. So we're basically inventing a character.
Hold on, I'm looking up a movie here. I'm trying to remember her name. How about Letitia Wright?
Who's she from?
In Black Panther. She is Black Panther's sister. She's the one with all the tech. And the one who keeps delaying Black Panther 2 because she won't get vaccinated.
Her?
I don't know why. That's where my brain went. I'm trying to like think of like younger folks who like.
See, my thought is more of like we get like an enigma of a person, like a Tilda Swinton or something, to be like because I think about the person popping up in the movie somehow I don't know, whether it be just recordings on video or flashbacks or whatever. Or like Jim Carrey's ancestor. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I can go back to Megan Fox.
Megan Fox.
Her his ancestor.
And now, this is a real person. We have to actually have this person be in the movie, too.
That's what I'm thinking.
I just realized.
Yeah. Or, I mean, we could, like I said, we could change the age because we don't know when these movies are taking place.
Cher.
I don't know. Or would it be the opposite of Jim Carrey? You know, like, or opposite of Robotnik, rather. Ariana Grande.
Selena Gomez.
It's like listing off. Kate Upton.
That's... Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like some, like, I'm really trying to, you are inspiring me with the whole, like, it's got to be kind of like Jim Carrey, but like no one's like Jim Carrey though. That's the thing. So it's kind of hard to be like, point to someone in particular. Well, there was, I don't think you're going to know who this is. I don't remember her name.
Kristen Wiig.
Well, Maria Bakalova. She was I don't think you saw Borat too, but she was his daughter, quote unquote, that he uses in the or like he works with in the movie. And she was funny, and she was like very like playing a very wild character, or Tom Hanks.
Huh. This is tough. This is the toughest one, and I thought this would be like the joke ending one. This is legitimately the toughest one. Elizabeth Banks.
How about Margot Robbie?
Margot Robbie?
Margot Robbie. Margaret. Yeah.
Margaret Robinson. Okay, I can see that.
Because she plays kind of like a crazy, emotional. I don't know if this character is emotional, but
again,
she's played a wide variety of characters, so like I feel like that she could do it. Maybe
I can see that.
Now I'm just looking at the cast of Birds of Prey. I'm just like, Ewan McGregor.
Yeah. Okay, unless anything else pops up, we're gonna go with Margot Robbie.
I think she'd be good because she can play a couple different characters, and I think she'll make the character more interesting. Because like you said, you don't know anything about this character, so
right. Okay, it has been decided. Margot Robbie is Maria Robotnik in a future Sonic the Hedgehog movie. We've casted every single one of these fucks in this movie in what? An hour.
We did the work. We did the work for them.
Exactly. Now they just need to figure out how much they want to pay them. You're welcome, Paramount. You're welcome, Jim Carrey. You're welcome, Ben Schwartz. You're welcome, cast and crew, Brian Fowler. You're welcome.
Jeff Fowler.
Now, there are some actors that we didn't get to put in here that I feel like obviously need to take place. So I just want to ask one final question before we leave. If you needed to put Jared Leto in this movie as an original character, a human, an animal, otherwise, what role would they have?
Well, that's the thing is, he's going to be a vampire in Morbius. I'm thinking of Matrix. Morbius. And he does have that. He's always had that kind of like gothic, somber vibe, So like, I think he would play some sort of, I don't know if it's a hedgehog, but just like kind of a depressed, maybe like raccoon,
he's
a possum, a skunk. Yeah, something like that.
Him and Johnny Depp are skunks.
Yeah, he has that like vibe to him. So I think that's where I'd put him at. I think he definitely would be a creature. Or you just have Jared Leto in it as Jared Leto.
That's what I was to say. He can be a human.
No, as himself.
So what role would he be?
30 Seconds to Mars singer.
Oh, he's just gonna be himself. Okay.
Like there's like movies in like the early 2000s where like the action takes place during a concert and like the band would be playing. What if it's 30 Seconds to Mars? But no, I think I would make him like you said, a skunk. I'm thinking a possum personally.
A bad guy. bad guy, Leto the opossum.
I just
Jared
want to
Leto
watch
the
the world
opossum.
burn. He'd say something like that.
Okay. I feel like, man, there's just so many. I want to put Oscar Isaac in this movie. I want to put Michael B. Jordan in this movie.
We didn't put Pedro Pascal in this movie.
I want to put Pedro Pascal in this movie.
God.
Who was it? Lionsgate? I think I retweeted it. Lionsgate just tweeted Pedro Pascal with a period. That was it. They did that today.
He had a great.
Yeah, you're right.
He was he had a great year, and I think it was what was it 2020? Like he was killing it all in 2020.
I want to put J.K. Simmons in this movie. Like, there's just too many good people I want to put in this movie.
There's a lot of actors out there.
Yeah.
Not enough movie. Not enough Sonic
Our
characters.
Discord feed is now full of Sonic characters.
If
One by one.
someone's
here's
like,
the link.
the feds are going to look at this and be like, these guys need to be taken away. I don't know what they're doing, but they need to be taken away.
Thank you guys so much for listening to episode 122 of the Sonic Movie Show. We had fun with this one. A nice change of pace from our not fun episodes. I don't know. Next week might be a movie review. It might be some news. We will let you know next week. My name is Ethan. I'm on Twitter at EthanAbsolutely. Devin is on Twitter at CursonaFun. The show itself is on Twitter at Sonic Movie Show. Same thing for TikTok. Go check us out there. And why don't you go ahead and tick and talk and swipe left and all that jazz.
Swipe left.
Let us know what you think about these castings. If you feel like Tom Cruise should have been in this movie somewhere.
Who got snubbed?
Who
got snubbed?
Exactly. Should Owen Wilson be in this movie? You know what I mean? Who should have been replaced? Owen Wilson as Bark the Polar Bear? That is another option. But we casted him as Kevin Hart. Let us know what you think. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Ka-chow.